How y'all doing? Welcome to the Willing and Able show. Today we're going to talk about isolation, family. We're going to talk about isolation. Okay? A lot of us think isolation is bad. Hey, even I thought it was bad. But, throughout the Bible, it shows that some people went through isolation because God was doing something in their life at that specific time. So I'm gonna go over a few of those today. Y'all get y'all notebooks taken out, and y'all get y'all pens taken out, and y'all take notes, okay? So this is according to AlanPerr.com. The first reason that God separate us or put us in isolation is because one, he want to communicate with us. Now, a lot of us, we have a busy day, the world and everything, that we sometimes forget to go to God. We sometimes forget to even talk about God or talk to God, even in situations that are good or bad. Hey, I even do it sometimes. I'm not finna see him like I don't. But sometimes he will isolate you so that you can communicate with him. Because that person that you always go to, he can be like, okay, you might be treating him as a God when you really should be going to the Father and say, hey, God, I'm going through this. Can you help me? So he put us in isolation. He's like, all right, I'll make it so you ain't got nobody to talk to but me. And that's not a bad thing. So Moses was separated from everybody, right? Before he got the 10 commandments, okay, God told him in Exodus 24th chapter, 18th verse, it said, but Moses alone is to approach the Lord. The others must not come near. It says, basically it's saying Moses is supposed to go to God alone, okay? The others must not come near, okay? He couldn't be around nobody but him and God. And the people may not come up with him. They couldn't even go up the mountain with him. This is the time where Moses was going up the mountain to get the 10 commandments. As I stated earlier, he was up there for 40 days and 40 nights, people. 40 days and 40 nights. Do you know how long that is? That's like a month and 2 weeks if I'm calculating right. And he had to be in isolation that whole time. Nobody can come see him. It just had to be him and the Father. Okay? Now, let's go to examination. It says, sometimes we are experiencing the test of solitude. This test is designed to expose our level of faith. If you take everything away from him, he will curse you. They're talking about Job. Ooh, one of my favorite books in the Bible. It says right here, Job 1. I'm going to say it again. Job 1. If you take everything away from him, he will curse you. Okay, see, Job got everything took from him, his family, his crops, everything God gave him, boom, was gone. Even his wife was saying curse him. His friends was over there messing with him, like giving him advice. It really wasn't advice, but he never cursed God. See, all the stuff that it will distract us, God can take it away to really say, see if you really for him. Like, I'm gonna take your car away that I just gave you. I'm gonna take this money away that I just gave you. I'm gonna take this person that you really love away from you to see if you really love me, or are you idolizing that person? See, a lot of us idolize things that we don't even know we idolize. You can idolize anything: a video game, this podcast, your phone, car, money. So sometimes God will take that away from you so you can just focus on him. And so he can test you and see if you're really for him or not. Because a lot of people forgot till God took away the things that you asked for. Or a lot of people forgot until God tell them no. See, a lot of people just want God as a genie where we go to him and we get what we want, we leave and go back into the world. It don't work like that, people. It do not work like that. And the last thing is preparation. Okay? Preparation. Now, the verse that I want to give y'all right here for preparation is 2. Okay, it says Galatians first chapter 17 verse. Paul did not go up to Jerusalem to see those who were apostles, but I went to Arabia. Later I returned to Damascus. And we're gonna go to 18 as well. Then after 3 years I went up to Jerusalem to acquaintance with Serapis and stayed with him for 15 years. So the fact that Jesus, I mean not Jesus, Lord, the fact that Paul went away from 3 years, like that whole time God could have been preparing him. Now I didn't read the book of Galatians yet. I just read this verse, but from what I'm reading, it's like, what if God was doing something with him in those 3 years? Okay. God could send you to a place to prepare you for. You might hate that place, but if God told you to go there, it's for a reason. He could be molding you and building you up for what he has for you. Because if he give it to you too early, you won't be ready. You won't be ready. Think of a karate person. Like, you gotta train, you gotta learn how to fight, and you train it for a long time before you get to your match. Or think about the boxers. They train for months before they fight, and then they fight come months later or a year later. God's the same way. He's your sensei. He's your sparring partner. He like, okay, work on this jab. Work on this jab. Okay, work on not getting angry. Work on getting to the word. Work on not cussing people out. Okay, work on when somebody make you mad. Work on still being nice to them. Like, he's sending you to that place because he know you got something to deal with, and he gonna work that. So when he bless you with the blessing that he already had prepared for you, you won't mess it up because you already know what to do. So when the devil throw those signs back at you, like, I've been through that before. I've been through worse than that. I am finna still treat the person like it's my sister in Christ, because you gotta think about it. It's not them, it's the enemy. Okay? So when somebody make you mad, just think about it. It's not them, it's the enemy making you mad. And it could be God preparing you. So when you see it again later on, and the enemy try to get you, he won't get you. But that's all I had to say today, people. Remember, y'all have a blessed, positive, productive day. Peace.